Hey guys, it's your girl Shit Loves 89, and I'm gonna review Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 3, Episode 4. Okay, we start off with a little slow walk into the restaurant, the little music in the background, and Jocelyn and Stevie J, right? Okay. They talking about this wedding that they want to do. Obviously, that wedding would be the official wedding date when they have it because supposedly they're not married. We all know that Whoopi fucking did, right? Okay. They couldn't even get their own dates right. One saying July, one is saying June. And then Jocelyn confirmed no, it was July. Which one is it? Let me know. Was it June or was it July? Okay, okay. So Stevie J was like, well, before we can get the wedding, I want to get to the business aspect of it and all this other stuff before we get the wedding situated, right? And then Jocelyn brings up Dawn. Yes, I didn't say Dawn, I said Dawn. Brings up Dawn and saying how she fired her but didn't fire her professionally. How you gonna say Dawn's not professional because she wasn't booking you business and stuff? She wasn't booking your shit, but you didn't even fire her professionally. Boop! Get that straight. You can't call somebody unprofessional when you didn't do professional. Okay. Son, and then it's going off to Carly Red in the mall with her little kiosk, because she got a little kiosk and she don't have a storefront. Girl, you are on Love and Hip Hop. Mm, just no comment on that. Anyway, Kalina Rashida show up to her little makeup event that she has in the mall. And Kalina, if you don't know who she is, she's from Dirty Money, Diddy, she's the one that kind of did most of the singing, I think. In the Dawn did do some. No, the Dawn. Dawn did sing, but I was like, it was named Kalina for the songs that I listened to that I heard her in. So they're talking about Kirk and Rashida, how she said that Kirk is getting on Rashida's nerves and how she want to smack him when she ain't done shit. Ain't done shit. Stop saying you're gonna do something you don't do it, heifer. And they said they want to be there to see it and all the other stuff. Moving on. Mimi and Dawn, they talking a little coffee place, and Dawn is spilling all the tea. Ryan, how you doing, bro? He's spilling all the tea about how they're not married. There's no wedding certificate. Stevie J ain't really got no money. And Mimi is basically saying, well, before the big news came out on Twitter and stuff, he texted me and called me and saying, oh, I want to talk to you before this big stunt. Stevie J, newsflash people, Stevie J is nothing but a front. Okay. That's all he is, nothing but a front. Nothing but one. Alright, okay. So, they spilling all the tea with each other, and you know Mimi's gonna hold on today. Y'all know she is. And from what I see on the next episode, they're gonna be talking to Big Zeno. Okay. Kurt, then Zeno, Stevie J, they're in the All Stars Sports Bar. They're playing pool. They talk about the little DNA test and talk about how Kirk is a fellow, which we all knew already. And then Jasmine pops up, the little waitress. No, the little 20, probably 20, 20-some year old, probably. And Kirk decides to be stupid even more and asks Jasmine to be a nanny as a gift to Rashida. Kirk, baby, why would you ask that young child to be the nanny in your house, knowing damn well Rashida ain't gonna accept it, ain't gonna like it, ain't gonna love it, and don't want to be part of it? And you know you got an ass whipping coming for it. You know she's gonna bitch at you too. So why would you think that? Don't worry, I'll wait. Even Benzino was like, you're gonna do what you wanna do. And if Stevie J is looking at you all weird and funny like, you know you're doing something wrong because he's the main person that's doing is the Mr. Do Wrong. Okay. Then from there, I'm probably not gonna go in order because I don't remember how things went. Oh yeah, Mama D. Actually no, before Mama D. Scrappy comes there running like there's an emergency, there's a fire in the house, they're like he about to beat somebody up, and Bambi's in the bed looking all depressed. I'm sure like whoever was the director in that part of the episode was like, look sad, look depressed. We're gonna sprinkle tissues on the bed so it looks like you're crying. I was hoping to maybe find a foundation streak on her face, or a little bit messed up mascara or eyeliner, something. Now, I thought it was a streak hair, but as you see, if you can see, my face is shiny. So on the found, it looked like it was a crease hair, but no, it was just shiny foundation. That's all. That's all. So he's sitting there. He got upset about how she had a miscarriage and stuff. She looking sad, looking like I think what they probably did was like scrambled up the little tissues to make it look like she was using them. Cause I didn't see one bit of foundation wiped on the tissue. No, nothing. And but part of me, as Ashley Miller said, I'm with her on that. Part of me thinking he's probably relieved that he ain't gonna be tied down to another big mama. Even though he did want a son and all the other stuff, whatever. So, moving right along. I know Mama D talks to Bambi about her miscarriage and things, how things happen, and they have the little emotional woo 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 moment. No woo woo woo, woo woo woo. Okay, the woo woo moment about what's going on and all this other stuff. Moving right along. If you notice, I'm skipping Tammy and Waka because I have nothing to really say to them. All I know is just like Tammy was folding his clothes and all that bullshit, and them talking about a wedding that might not happen. So, let's see. Stevie talks to Dawn, and Dawn went for the gusto. Stevie J was like, "You're gonna try to be Mr. Good Guy and fire her professionally," because Jocelyn didn't want to do it. So they're talking, going back and forth, and she was like, "You're not really married. You don't own this house. I know who owns your house. Jocelyn didn't own the house. She was living it before I did. I paid for that. And not only booking managers don't do that, real friends do. You got some type of hostile towards them, and you gonna get it out. Go ahead, girl." So she's sitting there getting out, and then she goes and throw receipts and bank deposits all up in his face, and he gonna try to throw it back. And then she leaves, leaving the coat. Oh, there's one thing you don't do, boo boo. Especially as a woman scoring. She may have been, Jocelyn may say she was unprofessional, but unprofessional people don't keep receipts. She kept receipts, files, text messages. She was on it. So I don't know how unprofessional y'all say she really is. Okay. Let's see. Kurt and Jasmine were at the house. Oh yeah, before that, Tammy, Deb, and Waka. Actually, no, before that too. No, Tammy, Deb, and Waka. They were having a little dinner. They were having to talk about how she want to give away her son. Her mother's giving away, and she's getting the daughter. Her mother's getting the son. Whoop-de whoop whoop whoop. Moving on. So Jocelyn was doing her little sexiness and giving it and working it and all that other stuff in the mirror. CJ pops up and tells Jocelyn about Dawn, but she was like, I don't hear about the bitch. And all that other stuff. I want to hear it. So Stevie was like, well, Dawn is dead. Good. Let that bitch be dead. Let that bitch be in the grave. How many times you gonna say bitch, then? I read on Facebook that Jocelyn said bitch about 21 times. But the fact that somebody actually counted it, So then he tells Jocelyn that he's part of Hip Hop Weekly, which I didn't say on here. That I knew I missed that part. That Benzino asked Stevie J to be a partner because of the Hip Hop Weekly magazine that came out during the summer of last year. It got popular, saying that they're married and all that stuff. Moving on. Kirk and Jasmine are on the couch. Kirk is handing Jasmine the baby. Now, the funny thing is, Jasmine says she had experience with kids, right? How you don't know how to handle a baby? Okay. Okay. So Rashida come in there looking all angry and what, like she about to do something. And then she goes over there all calm and stuff. Now, I'm going to say this. Because usually, people who think, oh, she was all calm, she ain't going to do shit. Usually, if your girl, I'm going to say this. If your girl's all rah-rah reptar, and she comes in the house all calm like, then it's a problem. But if your girl's calm and then she comes in rah-rah reptar, that's another problem because you know you done fucked up. So, she done kicked Jasmine out. And did anybody notice Kirk was like, I was like, what? Okay. They had that whole argument and then he walks away and was like, well, I was trying to please you and all this other bullshit and whatever. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Stop it. Mm-hmm. Towards the end of this episode, it's Carly Red, Jock, they go meet Kadia at this little house, which is a nice house by that, Nice house. And cut to all that bullshit. Carly Red basically asks Kadia, are you fucking my man? She was like, well, you mean have I had sexual relations in the past with him? She said, look, Monica Lewinsky. Answer the question. She was like, I know Jock's been around and I know you've been around. She was like, the only person I've been around is your man. And then you're gonna try to do that little tap with the pocketbook. And she gonna full force on your ass. If you gonna go after that bitch, go after that bitch. Don't be sitting there hitting with a pocketbook. Or if you're gonna hit her with a pocketbook, at least hit her with enough for us to be knocked on the fucking floor. Okay. So basically, towards the end, Young Jeff was coming in, like, what's happening? He said, Carly was like, well, she just told me she's fucking. He was like, yeah, we fucking. And next on the end of the episode, she's leaving out the car and everything is being told and whatnot on the next episode. So yeah, I missed anything? Say down in the comments. Y'all want to comment on what's happening on this episode? And subscribe because y'all will see more of this. Peace.